why do they go snap people who are outside the gym? Because they want to see hot legs. I mean, the people want to consume that.
Okay.
They want to see, oh my god, she's so hot, oh my god, he's so hot, all of that. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Untitled Show. We're extremely sorry for such a long delay. It was due to unavoidable circumstances. But thank you so much for still watching our videos. It truly means a lot. And we're back with double the energy. So I hope you enjoy the show.
Yes. Thank you for showing so much love and support. It's been a really good thing for us. We never expected such an overwhelming response. So Please continue to do that in the future too.
Yeah. So without wasting any more time, let's just dive into the episode.
Let's go.
Glenn. Nice. So the topic for today is, oh my god, any cinema lovers?
Hey, this is India, there has to be.
The goods and bads of cinema. I don't know if you can see it, but trust us, it's that only.
Trust.
Alright,
It's a big thing.
without further ado, cut to. Alright, so Glenn, today's topic is the goods and bads of cinema.
Yes.
So, cinema, do you want to take it as a whole, like Hollywood, Bollywood, Tollywood, and all kinds of woods?
All kinds of.
Or do you want to just specifically talk about Bollywood?
We can, I think, specifically talk about Bollywood and then
People will relate better.
Yeah, and just a brief maybe about cinema in general.
Alright, fine. So, to start with, do you think that cinema, I mean, maybe Bollywood, is inclined more towards minting money rather than telling good stories? And they focus more on their business rather than, telling good stories?
Yeah. See, I think Bollywood, if you need to sustain yourself, you do need to make money. So
Correct.
I'm not taking that against them.
Correct.
But when it comes to storytelling, there has to be something,
Correct.
like a creative outlet, which doesn't just see money or monetary gains.
Correct.
It has to be about reaching out to the wider audience,
Okay.
maybe imparting something, some
Correct.
knowledge, something good. So I feel that Bollywood has become, it's like a masala commercial
Okay.
environment
Yeah.
where people are just behind minting money. You can see some of the movies that have crossed 100 crores.
Yeah.
And I do not know how people make such movies. It gets on my nerves, frankly.
It's because of the image of certain people on the poster.
We go too much for the star power and all, I feel. So I think it's become more of a business.
Because we're in India, we get influenced really easily.
Yeah, we do get influenced.
But so I'm a Shah Rukh fan, okay?
Okay.
Shah Rukh fan, not specifically for his acting, but his intellect, his business,
His intellect.
the way he, handles situations,
Yeah, do you know he's got an honorary doctorate from Harvard?
he's got a lot of them. I mean, he's a doctor from I don't know how many universities.
Yeah.
In that way, I look
Yeah.
up to him. So in one interview, I think a conclave, I'm not really sure which news channel. So he was interviewed there, and then he spoke about what about the films that don't do well. So then his answer was, he obviously quoted someone else, but his answer was the movies that don't do well are my handicapped babies.
Oh, I'm a handicapped baby.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
So it's not about the money, it's about we've made it with so much of love, so we'll still continue to love them. It won't be trash for us if we've not made that kind of money.
I just wish that such kind of content, which is good quality, was
Mhm.
propagated more rather than just commercially viable films.
Correct.
And I think Bollywood has somehow taken that.
Mhm.
Okay, so this brings me to my first question. Do you think cinema or Bollywood or anything in general has created this fake image of actors, what you see on screen, and we just believe that, but they may not be that in real life?
Exactly. I mean, most of it, 90% of it is just PR, dude. They actually won't be what they actually are in real life. I'm not going to name people, but you can see certain stars just coming
You
and
don't want
supporting.
defamation cases here.
Exactly, they're just coming and supporting parties. They had a different image before. Now they must be making a fool of themselves.
I know where you're going with
So,
this.
yeah.
And we don't have money for lawyers. Keep that in mind.
So that's what I'm not going to name. But yeah, that is what is happening. No, whatever is happening today is just to create an image so that image is used to influence people. And the more number of people you can influence, the more you're valued.
Yeah, that's there. Like influence is a big currency
Exactly.
in today's world.
And people in India, they're obviously more inclined towards movies and cricket.
Yeah, movies and cricket.
Yeah, Indians are, inclined towards that. So yeah, the story will be bullshit. The whatever you call it, screenplay, story writing, direction, everything will be horrible. Maybe the costumes will be nice, but that movie will make 100 crores because of the people it has on the poster and the trailers and all of that. So obviously, then you come where at that stage where you have to decide, do you have to still give importance to this or no? But we give.
I think you
importance
need
to
to
all of
like differentiate an artist with his work, like
Correct.
his professional career and his personal life. I feel
Correct.
like we forget that difference. Like the
Correct.
lines get blurred somewhere.
Sometimes it still doesn't happen. Like with the Shah Rukh movies, it did bullshit. Like a few movies, but maybe a Salman Khan movie, it never does. I won't name movies, but there are a few movies which are trash, but they get
A lot of
yeah.
business.
But it's okay. I don't know. So yeah, it happens.
yeah.
So coming back to, I have to ask you that you're a journalist. I don't know, journalist, writer, or what, but I know that you write for OTT platforms. So do you think that OTT platforms have, they have more space to tell good stories rather than the big screen?
Yeah, I feel like with the OTT platforms coming in, there has been more focus on the quality of the content rather than like the superstar face and all. Like how so many of these,
Like a Nawaz.
like a Nawaz,
Okay.
like a Pankaj Tripathi,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
like Vikrant Massey. I could go on naming
Yeah,
stuff,
correct.
but it will go for an hour or so.
Yeah, yeah,
People aren't. Sorry.
We got to end this fast.
Yeah. Okay.
More content. Okay.
Okay. So the thing is, yeah, I feel like the OTT space platforms coming in have propagated more quality content rather than just star faces and all.
Correct.
And you can see that with like so many global nominations now because of these things. Like, can you imagine like a Star Plus ka Saas Bahu serial going for a global nomination?
It did.
It didn't.
Good. I was like, that's possible. So that's why I was like, it did. Oh my god.
Yeah, but nowadays that's happening. Like Netflix, The White Tiger,
Correct. I know what the white tiger.
yeah, the Delhi Crime even won an Emmy, which was like an amazing thing.
I heard about that.
Yeah. So I feel like this is giving a platform not only for like younger stars and unheard of stars, but even filmmakers. And when such a thing happens, you get to see a diverse set of stories.
Correct.
And a diverse set of stories helps formulate your mind and gives you different ideologies in life.
Correct.
You aren't stuck in like one, like in a tunnel,
Correct.
like what tends to happen mostly. So I hope that
Yeah.
answers it. Okay, so with all of this, with the quality and all, so I'd also like to ask you, do you think that cinema in general, do you think it plays a big part in shaping our perspectives in life?
Yeah, definitely. Like in a good way and a negative way. Because I'll go first with a negative way, and then we'll end on a good note. So because sometimes we get influenced by what we see, and we may not be those kind of people, but we'll want to feel that way. I'll take an example of a Kabir Singh. Okay, that it was a movie. It got a lot of
hate.
It got a lot of love.
Okay.
But most of the people, when they came out of it, they felt like okay, doing the things that what was shown in the movie.
Okay.
That kind. So that is kind of negative. I mean, why influence yourself with something like that? But also when there are good story movies and you learn from them, then that is good.
Okay.
You're not wasting your energy over something that you are not made of or not made for.
Okay.
You're getting influenced in a positive manner. You're not just getting carried away with something you're not made for.
Okay, that's good.
Mhm.
Like even I felt strongly about this because I feel like we like to see images rather than actually read, and I
Correct.
think that's become more relevant nowadays. Like we
Correct.
would rather see a film or a scene rather than read,
Correct.
when it's basically the same thing. Like a script is basically a written format which is converted into.
That's what when you spoke about the reading, when you read, your mind gets more creative. I'll tell you why. Because then you are the director.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
there.
You're reading. Suppose it's written that you're in a room with a TV, chair, and two people. Then your mind will figure out for itself where is the TV, where is the chair, what is the shape of the room, and where are the two people standing and what they're doing. But when you see it, you're seeing the TV, chair in a room with two people in it. What is shown by that other person's creative mind.
Yeah.
When you are reading, it is your creative mind. You can think however you want to think. So Glenn, I had to ask you this, okay? See, my opinion is, everything has a good and a bad. You need to learn. You need to know what to pick, what to leave.
Yeah. That's
And if you pick something that's negative, you learn from it, and then you don't pick it the next time, because you always learn. So I feel that people learn a lot from movies, and if you implement some things from there, it really works for you.
okay.
So what is your opinion on it? Do people learn things from maybe movies by looking at people whom they maybe idolize?
Okay, not just people they idolize, maybe the script or the central theme of a thing.
Huh.
So to be very honest, I have learned at least 80% of what I have through films.
Okay.
Like I have learned more from films than I have learned from school.
Okay.
I don't know. My mom is a teacher, she's gonna shout at me, but still.
It's the same with me, but not obviously I didn't learn things from movies, but a lot of other experiences than school. So school is like,
School
okay,
is a place-
let's not.
Oh,
get
sorry,
there.
let's not get. Yeah. So the thing is, I have learned like if I am a writer or a poet. Oh, by the way, I have a poetry page on Instagram too.
Yeah, he has a poetry page on Instagram, and he has a lot of things. We'll keep naming it in other episodes.
I'm sorry. So I.
No, of course you can plug in, but we keep one for each episode.
Yeah. So what I was saying is, you can learn
Name
a
the
lot.
story. I mean the page.
Poetic Abode.
Poetic Abode by Glenn Fernandez. Cut 2.
Okay. So what I was saying is, you can learn a lot. Like, I believe like, how long will you live? Like, it's inevitable that one day
Yeah.
you will this thing.
It's nothing.
No. So then I feel like when I see cinema, so I feel like I get to live somebody else's story through somebody else's eyes. Something which may not have been possible. Like I get to see in one part of the world somebody fighting for racism. I get to see somebody fighting for the lower caste.
Correct.
So I feel in tune with them. I learn so much from them. Things which I would not have normally learned.
Correct.
So that is why I feel like cinema is such a big teacher. Like it has taught me so many things. So I think everybody should like scan and watch films, not just for pure escapism, but to learn something or the other from it.
Correct. I used to love to watch movies, dude. When I was in college, I used to love to watch movies. I mean, for me it was an escape, but I used to I like stories. If someone just sits, what we're doing right now is storytelling.
Yeah, it's exactly.
In a way.
So any form of conversation at its basic core level is storytelling.
Exactly, and I like that.
I form a dialogue, I tell it to you, I package it nicely, you have come up with a reply.
Right.
It's all storytelling.
Correct.
Okay. So I hope all of this answers
Yeah, it
everything.
does. No.
Okay. Okay, so this brings me to another question about messages and all. So
Messages.
Yeah, means like the messages that are trying to be portrayed
Okay.
through modern day storytelling, you
Okay.
can say. So, do you think that cinema has pivoted more towards like the glamorous side or showbiz rather than actually wanting to give a social message to the vast audience out there?
Yeah, it does. Because I mean, when you say show business, why are all these paps? Sometimes the celebrities call the paps. That is what is. I mean, I don't know it personally, but that's what is told by the media and all of that. Why do they go snap people who are outside the gym? because they want to see hot legs. I mean, the people want to consume that.
Okay.
They want to see, you know, oh my God, she's so hot. Oh my God, he's so hot. You know, all of that. That is, show business was supposed to be meant for, you know, storytelling, for creating an impact.
You mean
there is-
cinema.
exactly. But this has been transferred to a different kind of impact, which is not productive for anyone watching it.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, that does.
Because looking at all of this, the people who want to enter the show business are going with a different form of mindset. They are not going to tell stories, but they are going to look hot. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes it happens. Like a person like you, who, you know, what is there in your mind is like, you know, it creates an impact. It's good storytelling. I learned a lot from it. But the person looking at the glamorous side of it, why is it that way? Because that is what is selling. That is what the people want to consume.
Yeah, exactly.
If the people change their mindset towards, you know, feeling that impact, like feeling, oh my God, this was a good story, people won't want to consume the things that are shown by the paps.
Yeah, I think. I hope that happens one day.
Yeah, I hope too. I hope a lot of things happen through the Untitled show.
You know, hope is a good thing.
Yeah.
Even the best. of
Everything
things.
is on hope, dude. We'll speak about hope some other time.
Yeah.
We had a quick episode,
Quick.
and yeah, I hope you'll enjoyed the episode.
Yeah.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. If you're still watching, I hope you enjoyed the show, and also we're getting close to 100 subscribers. We're around 94, 93, something like that.
Yeah.
I hope, yeah. So I hope after this episode we touch 100, and then we'll keep our next goal for a 150 maybe.
Yeah, that's there. So, just like everything and every time I say this, continue to smash the like and subscribe button so that we get motivated to put out more content, and hopefully we will grow to something
Yeah.
one day.
And I hope you continue to take back something from every episode we shoot. Alright, until next time, hasta la vista. Started? Alright. Hey guys, welcome to the फैन चालू है, टीवी चालू है और अपन रिकॉर्ड कर रहे हैं. We're good? Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Untitled show. We're extreme.